Well, I've gotten into the habit now of coming in and having a look at our project every night, see what the progress is on the work. This, for those of you who haven't been with us before, is our what I'm calling a 5-year dream project. It's an inland resort, so obviously there's no beach, but there are other facilities, like there'll be a big pool. But this is the first phase now, which we're getting all of the rooms ready for. Most of them are pretty well painted now. The color will come from whatever is in terms of furnishings and the bed and so on, and the cabinet work, which will be in a kind of a dark mahogany look. So there's still stuff to be done, little stuff like this, where they've used that as an entrance into the loft for doing the electrical work. And of course this has all been replaced. You can see here where they've regrouted the fresh tiles. Some of the tiles fell off and so had to be done again. I always put on all of the lights just to make sure everything is continuing to work. Here we are, look. So far so good. I put them all on here. We see everything put on now, but of course we wouldn't use everything on a daily basis. We'd have a horrendous electricity bill. So mainly, if you look now, see, this is what the woodwork will be looking like. Very, very nice. These are quite expensive solid hardwood doors. So our plan at the moment, I'll just show you the bathroom. Bathroom still has to do repair work on the tiling, so a lot of this is going to have to come off to make room for the new cement to take the repair work. So, switching everything off, what I wanted to show was the one room down at the bottom. We're gradually moving up that way, and then we'll come back and we'll start probably here, either that or on the double suite. It's a suite there with a double room. Here. So now this, we've pretty well done most of what needs to be done. All of this tile work down here had to be replaced. And actually when I was when I was getting the tiles to be replaced, I had to try to match it. But the way you can see the difference there between one tile. This is the original tile of the whole floor. You can see there the whole floor is done in that particular pattern, and this one is the odd one, but it looks fine for me. I'm okay with that. Now I believe, let's try the lights. There we go. All working. Now obviously these rooms have to be gone over to perfection, and they're not quite there. Not quite there yet. All of this has to be, probably these are going to be sealed as it's a bathroom. You can still see that there's much cleaning to be done, and what in the UK we'd call snagging, which you see the final grouting to be gone over there to make it absolutely right. But this one is close. As you can see, the door has been done. With so much dust being put on, here we are, look. Get the dust off. So we're in the process now of getting a air conditioner, an AC unit for the next room. The plan is to do these two rooms, this room and the next one here, and put the AC unit, which we can afford to buy. And I've been today to Alturas and Abenson, and they'll come round and they will install the AC unit that we have. It will go on the wall. You don't have to have a big hole put in there. So that's good. And the installation will be included in the price. So there's our reception room. This is designated to be a kitchen area with like a breakfast bar arrangement and a microwave stuff where people can come out and actually cook some snack. That was the idea. We're putting this on hold. This is a suite. This will be a living room type area with seating and possibly a table, some other furnishings, and then into what would actually be quite a large master bedroom. So we're going to be using this for a workshop so that I can come in and I'll be able to lock up. It's very important to be able to lock a workshop up here because things get borrowed. And I remember in the UK, the standing joke was, don't forget this piece of equipment I'm lending you has a return spring. What's the return spring? Well, you return it. And so this avoids, it actually gets around that whole idea that you need a return spring because the tools don't go anywhere. Sadly, I found that loaning tools, it really doesn't work because they don't get treated the same as I would treat them, and they come back damaged. For me, as a tradesman, as a carpenter working, if I borrowed a tool, I would do so with great hesitancy because when you borrow a tool, certainly in the UK and I'm sure in the US, which is my basic experience of working, if anything went wrong with that tool, you would have it repaired. So, and if it was stolen, which would be another eventuality, a possibility, then you would replace it. And that's not going to happen in the Philippines. It's just not going to happen. When something disappears, nobody knows anything. Did anybody see what happened to my router that I put here, where my hand is, and the silence would be deafening? Or as my friend Billy used to say, no answer came to reply. So that's our little more recent update. We are living in the house opposite. Lots of things have changed about what was meant to be. And that's our house there. We're very, very lucky. But what I found is the harder you work, the luckier you get. And we've worked very hard for what we have. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps nowadays if you can share. So if you can share even to one or two friends that might be interested to look at this or forgive you for sharing something that maybe they're not really interested in, it would certainly help us a great deal, as we're finding at the moment our subscriber list, which is 260,000, it doesn't bear a lot of relationship to, on a ratio basis, to the amount of views that we get. And we do have people that are telling us, I never get notifications. In fact, I thought